Hello engineers, welcome back to Engineering Design Simplified. Today I am going to discuss horizontal inline slider crank mechanism position and displacement analysis. Here is a typical horizontal inline slider crank mechanism. This link is crank L2, this is L3 coupler, L4 is the position of the slider along the horizontal, and in this case we have position of the slider is on the right side of the crank. But in today's video, I am going to discuss a horizontal inline slider crank mechanism whose slider is on the left side of the crank. So here we can see L2 is a crank, L3 is a coupler, and L4 is the position of the slider. Theta 2 is a crank angle, theta 3 is a coupler angle. Here in this picture you can see that theta 2 is crank angle from horizontal. This angle pi minus theta 2 is from this side, crank angle from this side, and similarly theta 3 is a coupler angle from horizontal. From this this angle, coupler angle is called theta 3 prime. So from this diagram we can write that theta 3 equal to pi plus theta 3 prime. So let us write displacement equations along x. So along x, L4 equal to L2 cos pi minus theta 2 plus L3 cos theta 3 prime. So after rearranging this, we get L4 equal to minus L2 cos theta 2 plus L3 cos theta 3 prime. Let us call that equation 1. In this picture, we call this theta 2. So this angle will become pi minus theta 2. Similarly, this angle is theta 3. We call this angle as theta 3 prime. From this, we get theta 3 equal to pi plus theta 3 prime. So let us write displacement equation along y. We get L2 sine pi minus theta 2 is equal to L3 sine theta 3 prime. So after simplification we get L2 sine theta 2 equal to L3 sine theta 3 prime. Let us call that equation 2. From this we can again write sine theta 3 prime equal to L2 by L3 sine theta 2. So theta 3 prime can be written as sine inverse L2 by L3 sine theta 2. We know that theta 3 equal to pi plus theta 3 prime. So we get theta 3 equal to pi plus sine inverse L2 by L3 sine theta 2. This is the equation for coupler angle. We know that for acute angles, cos theta 3 prime can be written as square root of 1 minus sine square theta 3 prime. From equation 2, we know that sine theta 3 prime equal to L2 by L3 sine theta 2. So 1 minus sine square theta 3 prime under square root equal to 1 by L3 square root of L3 square minus L2 square sine square theta 2. Let us substitute this in equation 1. You get L4 equal to minus L2 cos theta 2 plus L3 by L3 square root of L3 square minus L2 square sine square theta 2. So after cancelling this term, we get L4 equal to minus L2 cos theta 2 plus square root of L3 square minus L2 square sine square theta 2. This is the equation for slider position. Now L4 max, that is the maximum position of the slider, can be written as L2 plus L3, that will occur when theta 2 is 180 degrees. Similarly, L4 minimum, that is the minimum position of the slider, that will occur when theta 2 is either 0 or 360. So L4 minimum is L3 minus L2. Now let us define slider displacement. So if you want to consider leftmost position of the slider as 0, then we get slider displacement as L4 max minus L4 theta 2. L4 theta 2 is position of the slider at any given angle theta 2. Or if you want to consider rightmost position of the slider as 0, then slider displacement can be written as L4 theta 2 minus L4 minimum. After having derived all the equations, let us solve a problem using Microsoft Excel. So here we have considered L2 is 56 millimeter, L3 is 130 millimeter. For any given crank angle 0 to 360, theta 3 prime as well as theta 3 are calculated, and position of the slider is also calculated. If you want to consider this side of the axis is negative, then just multiply these values by minus. So we get that these values. So here in this column, slider displacement when leftmost position of the slider is 0, these are the values. This column represents when slider position at rightmost position is 0. In this graph, we have plotted crank angle versus coupler angle. When crank is at 90 degrees, that is vertical, then coupler angle is maximum. And when crank angle is 270, that is towards the bottom here, we get coupler angle is minimum. In this graph, we have plotted crank angle versus slider position. When when this side of the axis is considered positive, we get the graph like this. And this graph, we consider this side of the axis is negative, we get the graph the opposite of this one. In this graph, we have plotted crank angle versus slider displacement, and leftmost position of the slider is considered 0, that is when crank angle is 180 degrees, and at 0 and 360 of crank angle we get maximum displacement. Similarly, in this graph, we have plotted crank angle versus slider displacement when rightmost position of the slider is considered 0. So when theta 2 is 180 degrees, we get maximum displacement. At the 0 as well as at 360, we get 0 displacement. That's all for today's video. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.